Hello, my name is Bill Edgett. Today is Tuesday, September 16th, 2025, and I am now standing in front of the St. John Courthouse. And I'm here today for what's scheduled on the court docket as a review of the notice of action I filed against the Legal Aid Services Commission of the Province of New Brunswick. And when you file a notice of action against a government agency, according to the Public Legal Education Information System of the Province of New Brunswick, you file a notice of action against the Province of New Brunswick. This isn't my first time filing a notice of action against the Province of New Brunswick or a provincial government agency, but this is the first time that I have not received a statement of defense, and the agency that I have filed a notice of action against actually was against the Province of New Brunswick for the inaction of the Legal Aid Services Commission. The process that has happened in the past is I've received a statement of defense from Jason Casey, a lawyer who works for the Department of Justice and is currently representing the Province of New Brunswick in a number of actions I have against them. So Ben Rentovich, he's a lawyer that works at the Legal Aid Services Commission. And this is where it gets interesting. He called me and made me aware of the court date today at 1:30. And I had received no notification from the courthouse or anyone else that a court date was scheduled, because I hadn't received a statement of defense from the province. So I got a phone call from Ben Rentovich, and he called me to say he was unavailable to make the court date scheduled, and was wondering if I would be kind enough to ask for an adjournment for him. So I'm not here to ask for an adjournment. I'm here to ask for a summary judgment, because they seem to have failed to follow their process for dealing with notice of actions brought against the Province of New Brunswick. Like I said, I've done this before, and Jason Casey is currently representing the province in a number of actions I have against them. Mai Hamu represented the Province of New Brunswick in the lawsuit, the notice of action I brought against former Crown Prosecutor, now Provincial Court Judge Kelly Winchester, and Detective Leslie Drost of the St. John Police Department. So I received a statement of defense from her, and I've had numerous court appearances, and that case is on the CanLII page. Very public for everyone to see. What I don't understand is how a court date was scheduled without me being notified for the Legal Aid Services Commission, not the Province of New Brunswick. So Ben Rentovich, as far as I know, is not going to be here, because that's what he called to tell me. I don't know if there's anyone going to be here for either the Crown or the Legal Aid Services Commission. And like I said, I plan on asking for a summary judgment, because I followed my steps. I've filed a notice of action, I served them, and they seem to be having friends help them abuse the process, and no one informed me of the request made by Ben Rentovich, but now he's not here to deal with it. They didn't file a notice of defense. They were asking to have this dismissed. So I didn't sue the Legal Aid Services Commission alone. I sued the Province of New Brunswick for the actions of the Legal Aid Services Commission, who are failing to provide me legal representation in compliance with the 2009 Supreme Court decision, GJ versus the Province of New Brunswick. So I've created a YouTube channel. I'm going to be sharing my case, and many other people that seem to have had the same issues with getting legal representation in compliance with the GJ application have been contacting me, and I am going to start looking at how the Legal Aid Services Commission is picking and choosing who they're going to assign legal representation to. It seems that any time the minister takes an action into a private family matter and they don't want that party to be represented, they just deny them legal representation. So I've created a YouTube channel. Many people are contacting me. This is not just happening to me, it's happening to many people throughout the province of New Brunswick. And a lot of them are contacting me to help me document this so that I can share this. And I've shared it with many agencies and many people throughout the government. And everyone seems to try to bury it, hide it, cover it up. And I've been documenting the process I've gone through for 10 years. Now I have many other people that have been abused by the same process. So I have created a YouTube channel, and I will be posting the steps I am taking to try to get help from these agencies that my tax dollars pay for, that they're supposed to be providing me to help protect me from abuse by Department of Social Development, the Province of New Brunswick, the Department of Justice, government agencies, police forces, RCMP. They're failing to do their job as public officers. And they're supporting the abuse of many people, and not only the people, the parents in cases, but the children as well. So I'll be going into court here at 1:30 today, St. John Courthouse, and hopefully be able to let you know what happens afterwards. Again, I hope to share almost everything in almost real time as it happens, and I will continue to try and document how the province of New Brunswick actively enlists the help of other agencies to deny people services that their tax dollars pay for.